So today I'm going to be talking about the opening night for the Lakers that happened yesterday and how terrible it was actually. And then I'm also going to still react to the highlights even though I watched the game. So what I had seen from the game was like when we were first starting out, like our defense was tough. Like we were actually making it hard on them. They weren't making their shots at a high percentage. We were crowding them. I loved the energy from Patrick Beverly. I loved how AD was getting after it, blocking shots, and how Westbrook was hustling for the rebounds in the first half. But then it seemed like once it got to the second half, like their defense loosened up quite a bit. Like I guess they got tired because Warriors, like it's two different styles of basketball, bro. Like the the Lakers, they do a lot of like ISO and stationary stuff. Like I was sitting there watching and like there was no movement outside of like the person holding the ball. Like they don't have as much like off ball movement and like ball movement in general as like the Warriors do. Like a lot of the time, like it would be like Westbrook trying to like drive in or like or AD getting the ball in the post. They did a lot of plays with like AD trying to like AD played great offensively though. AD had a good game. Like, but yeah, like it was a lot of us like trying to feed the post to AD. He was doing his thing, like he was getting his baskets. But then since there was no movement, there was times where there was like no sort of like spacing and there was like people like next to each other on the court, and when we would be driving in, like it would be like there was not really a hole there to get to the basket in the first place, but they would still try to force the drive basically. Then there'd be somebody there to get the board, but then they wouldn't be able to get the board. I don't know. I guess that was Wiseman, like, because Wiseman is such a tall dude, you know? But yeah, like, we couldn't grab rebounds. I was right about the rebounds. We weren't really, like, reliable on the boards. Let's see. Our offense sucked, bro. Like, we couldn't score. Like, there was a stretch in the first half where it was like, it was only close because of our defense. Because the Warriors couldn't score just as much. But they were still up because they were making more of their shots. We were missing like open shots. Like when we did get open shots, like a lot of times we would miss them. Like we wouldn't take advantage of what they gave us. So yeah, that was terrible. Like that's what I'm gonna say about the game and what I seen. But I'm still gonna react to these highlights real quick. See if I'm missing something, but like yeah, I felt like our offense lost us that game. We were very like inefficient, a lot of turnovers, like lazy passes. They kept like throwing the ball to the Warriors basically by throwing these like soft passes. Like if you look at the difference between the passes, the Warriors were like throwing like crisp bounce passes and like they had some zip on their passes. Like the Lakers were just like flinging it around, and then it just yeah, it was a tough watch. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, offense was terrible. Defense held up at the beginning of the game, but then like in the second half, I noticed that they kept getting beat on cuts, especially Austin Reeves. I like Austin Reeves, but he was getting torched, bro. Like, cause he would get switched on like Curry, and he would get switched on Curry, and then like Curry would just cut right by him, and he would get easy layups. And like if you know Curry, like he's not just a shooter, like he can finish around the basket really well too. He knows how to shield the shot away from the defense. He uses his body to like keep shot blockers away from the ball. But and he actually has touch around the basket, so he can finish that. But yeah, uh, let's watch these highlights, bro.
And the Warriors at 53-29. Our officials tonight, Tony Brothers, Rodney Mott, and Scott Twardarski. And away we go, and the season is underway. He is trying to stay healthy for new coach Darvin Ham. His first year coming from the terrific program as an assistant with the Bucks. They go inside, and there's two.
You see, yeah, that was what I liked about AD. He was like aggressive to start the game. He was like posting up. He was looking for like opportunities around the basket and like taking the bigger people off the dribble because he's faster than them and he has handle for a big guy. Like he needs to attack, like. But then, like in the second half, he started shooting threes and shit, and it was shorting every time. Like between him, LeBron, and Westbrook, like every single shot they took, it was like shorting once the second half hit. I think their legs were gone from underneath them or something. Warriors were running around too much for them. But yeah, nah, like once they started taking threes, like every shot looked short. Every single shot looked like you knew it wasn't going in. Like once it left their hands, like shit was so stupid. But yeah, let's get back.
For AD. Rebound, Wiggins. And now Curry with a 3-on-2. Clay, the fake, the drive, the feed. Mooney inside.
Oh, another thing, like the refs seem to call a lot of calls for the Warriors, but then there was certain instances in the game where I felt the Lakers got fouled too, but they didn't call that. Or the same thing happened to the Lakers and they didn't call that, but they called the thing that happened to the Warriors, like, which was weird. But I mean, that's not even an excuse for the game. We just played ass, bro. To be honest, the Lakers just played terrible. Like, and I don't think trading Westbrook is gonna solve that. Like, I don't know. Like, they just gotta they gotta change the way they're playing. There's not much movement, and like it's easy to stop them because like they're just relying on like their dribbling and stuff. Like, yeah, they have good players, but ball movement can beat out like athleticism and like skill anytime. All those big names, but all they're doing is standing around, like offensively and then defensively. They either get switched from mismatches or like they get beat while the Warriors are like cutting around, like cutting to the basket, like screening and going around for the three. They got torched on that. Like they would set the screen at the three. Nobody would like fight through the screen or even like switch on to the shooter and then they would have like a wide open look. That was when we started getting torched. But you'll see that. You'll probably see that.
And put Klay Thompson in there as well. So a lot of decisions to be made.
Walker into Wiggins and into AD, and twice now inside. Davis converts.
Oh, Lonnie Walker played well too. But Westbrook played pretty well, but normal Westbrook stuff, turning the ball over, like forcing it offensively sometimes, like when he didn't need to, and the turnovers kind of killed us at one point in the game. So yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. But
here comes Curry now, dancing on Walker, goes behind the back, takes it in. Walker slaps it away with plenty of time to work, and Curry will fire nonetheless.
oh my gosh, I forgot about that post move, bro. But I definitely watched this half. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like Curry can do like the slowest behind the back, but it's like so smooth because like it's more like a counter dribble. Like they're trying to like cut him off from going like this way with the ball because he's like dribbling like with his left, then like he just kind of like does like a smooth little like behind the back counter and then it gives him enough space to operate. That's pretty cool though. Like I don't know, that's just a move that makes like Curry's game look so like smooth and effortless. Like
He gave him a move with every part of his body on that one.
And they will give Westbrook a career 29% three-point shooter that all day long.
Turnover by the Dubs, and up court it goes to Reeves around Poole, and a foul on Poole, and count the two.
That was revealed after you use a lever on the side of the ring. Inside, those 4 trophies represent the 4 that Klay Thompson won as an individual.
yeah, Jordan
Comfortable in this setting and environment.
Jordan Poole a star. Jordan Poole is gonna be a star, bro. Like his like step back hellish move, like step back is essential, bro. In basketball, the step back is essential. Let's see. Like he has smooth dribbles, like he has a lot of moves to score. So like, and he's shifty, bro. Like he's shifty as hell. So he can basically get his shot when he wants to, which is crazy. And they drafted him kind of late too. Like he wasn't an early pick. So he was just a steal. Like the Warriors are really good at drafting, so they just got a steal with him.
Kendrick Nunn is in the game. During that break, he came in. Poole, another 3. James Wiseman has checked in. They go inside, and Green has come in for the first time.
Oh wait, where's the camera? There we go.
And for the Warriors with LeBron gone, Otto Porter Jr. It's a 3 by Green. Michael Green with the triple.
Those long threes.
James off to Reeves. And out to Nunn. Here's his 3, and that's right down the middle. And Kendrick Nunn.
And you throw Moses Moody in there, and they drafted Patrick Baldwin Jr. 28th.
Davis inside was doubled. He's still
good to see Nunn back though. Like I was happy to see him back when I was watching this game. He had been out the whole year with some knee injury. I forgot what the hell happened to his knee, but he never came back.
got it to go.
Nice start here for Anthony Davis.
Yep, 7 points, and he gets the steal. This is what he can do. The big, long strides for 2.
Put the ball in our guys' hands and let them make plays.
That's better.
Lakers have missed their last 7 shots. LeBron with authority takes it inside.
LeBron's just way too strong, bro. He's just big body. He just like ripped through and then just like body 2 people to get that finish at the basket. That's crazy. He's really built like a football player.
Rebound LeBron off to the races. He says pace will be everything, and he gallops his way the other end and got it to go. LeBron James with 7.
Great hands there.
Bro, like that layup is essential. Like step through and then you like finish on the other side of the basket. Like that's essential, bro. It's like a move where you're shielding the ball from the defense without having to do anything extravagant, really. It kind of just like it's basic body control stuff, but it's needed, bro. Like once I learned how to do that move, like I was actually able to finish like in traffic. I was playing pickup and other basketball, like whether it was organized or pickup. Like once I learned how to do that move right there that LeBron just did, you can get to the basket like hella times. Yeah, but
In the corner, 3 fired, nailed. That is Moses Moody off the bench, and a quick tray has gone 0 of 5 from distance.
And 1 of 15 as a team.
Wiseman got it from Poole. What a pass.
you see the difference? Like the Warriors, like they're always like cutting, they're always moving without the ball. Like the Lakers, they're very like stationary. Like outside of the person with the ball, like they're pretty stationary. But yeah, nah, moving without the ball is mad important, bro. You wonder why the Warriors always win and make anybody work with their system because they actually play it like an old school style, bro. Like there's a lot of moving without the ball, like in earlier times. Like they didn't focus so much on ISO play all the time. Like it was just glorified. That now it's just glorified. Like ISO play is glorified, but way back, way back when, even like 2000s, 90s, there was a lot of like off ball movement. Like most of the shooters of that time got their shots from moving off the ball and like being able to get open without dribbling or even touching the ball. That's an important skill, bro. Like hoopers, yo, like that's important. You gotta learn how to like move without the ball. Learn how to get yourself open. I've like an interesting story about that too. Like about when I was like first learning how to play basketball and stuff, and then, like I was like, like always trying to research stuff on basketball. Like there's like this video like series of like basketball tips and stuff like with pro players and all that, like, and I had asked my dad for that. My dad said like I wanted to get like the dribbling and the shooting one even though I was already a good shooter at that point. Like I wanted to get one of those too, but then he was like, nah, I'm gonna get you the moving without the ball one. Then I was like, you know what, like I beggars can't be choosers, right? So then like he caught me that, and like basically I just ended up looking at that clip like all day in my room and shit. Like I was younger during this time too. Like then that ended up helping me for like like the rest of my life, like when it came to basketball, bro. Like every time I played basketball, like I utilized everything that I saw in that video and like, or that disc. Like I didn't realize how important moving without the ball was until like I started actually like implementing that stuff. But I was able to get a shot whenever I wanted to, really, and I didn't have to take one dribble at all. Just, just different ways of cutting and beating your defender, even if they're like holding on to you and shit. Like, there's so many different ways to get open. But yeah, like I'd say watch Curry for sure. Like this dude is a prime example of like what you can do if you know how to move without the ball though. And actually watch the Warriors. Like their whole offense is based off of like ball movement and player movement. So yeah, their offense is smooth as hell. So don't take my word for it. Just watch the Warriors. They won championships with that. So yeah.
Jordan Poole.
Look
Moody
at this by
I
Wiseman.
know it. And there's Moody in there working on Davis, bumping into DiVincenzo, and Anthony Davis comes up with two more, and James collecting his fifth. James to Davis, who never broke stride and glides for two more and 14 for him.
But more importantly, how about the vision?
You see what happens when you cut, bro? Like usually they don't. They just kind of stand around like in one spot, or like AD gets too like outside shot happy. Like I feel like he needs to like dive to the basket more, and then that will set up his like shot. He can shoot, but like he doesn't need to like be taking that shit like a bunch. He needs to like dominate inside. You know.
By LeBron. 10th in scoring a season ago. Finding Moody. Beautiful pass.
He kind of bouncy. Not gonna lie.
Cut inside and hammers it home. And Moses Moody comes up with his 5th point. Looney is screened, and Curry will try to work into none. Gracefully puts it.
Man, that was nasty, bro. You see the little like drop cross into. It was like a little drop cross, and then he did like I don't even know if I would call that a Euro step. Hold on.
And Curry will try to work into none. Gracefully puts it in. Westbrook has it.
I'll call that like an inverted Euro. Like, step to the outside instead of like a Euro. You would normally like step more inward, but.
Off to the races, player on the side, right down the middle he goes for another 2. Westbrook with 2 in a row and 6.
Oh, this.
And he played a lot last year. Everybody else was injured. Here's a nice feat. Cutting Curry! What a...
Exhibit 1. He was killing us on like cuts and shit. Him, Jordan Poole. Were killing us like on those backdoor cuts, bro. We were getting slaughtered, bro.
Draymond Green, they've got 10. Poole, he'll find the cutting Curry again.
Then every time it was an and one because they already protected the ball. They shielded it with their body, and then they just went around the other side.
Curry and a foul. 5 rebounds and 6 assists. Westbrook inside, a lot of hands, a lot of arms, but he found James, and LeBron puts in another 2. Anthony Davis has 14. Poole is dancing, screen by Green. Poole to Green! Poignant. They got Matt Ryan back in there, and a rebound by LeBron, who has started 4 of 13. Charging into Wiggins and forcing it inside. Klay Thompson's got 6. Klay Thompson's played 8 minutes so far. Here's a drive and off balance. Westbrook puts it in. He had the most steals. He had the most rebounds. It's Curry. And
you see, look at all the off-ball movement, bro. Like there's like mini screens. There was like people cutting in. There was people like flashing out on the 3-point line. Like all that movement like created that opening. Like when you move without the ball as a team, like or even like as one person, like you can open up a lane for somebody else. I'm telling you. Like I can explain that more like later cuz like that's something that I know a lot about when it comes to hoops. Is that you can but yeah, like if you move without the ball, it can affect like whether your teammate gets open or not, as well as yourself. You can get yourself open or you can get somebody else open. So it's important to move without the ball, bro. It's honestly very fun to watch the Warriors if you're like a basketball nerd like me and like to look at the little shit like that. But if you just care about like the ball going in the basket, then I mean you may still like the Warriors, but like you won't have an appreciation for it. Like
drives it inside to Walker and comes up with his 16th point
in his Laker debut.
15-footer Klay Thompson. Westbrook had a hand on it. Another shot by Klay. That one will go in. Golden State has missed their last 7 threes. Lakers have it now. Lakers missed 30 shots but did not have a single second chance point. LeBron with a 3 from outside.
He wasn't making very many of those this game. He started off like 0-5 or something from 3. Maybe even more than that. Like it was like 0-5 or 0-7 from 3. He was very cold from the 3 to start. But he kept pulling that shit though.
And Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has to be healthy.
Inside Wiggins, cut with a good feed. Klay Thompson on top.
Thompson doing everything out here like it's nothing.
It was knocked away. Beautiful play by Walker. 2-on-1 LeBron. Hold on, here he comes. Dropping a sledgehammer. Flying inside. NBA.com. Rush through traffic. Watch the ball.
I forgot. Did they show like that one intercepted pass, like, or the steal where it was in like the first half? Like they threw it high, thinking that Davis wouldn't get it, but he jumped hella high, grabbed that shit, then took it coast to coast for the layup. That shit was a nice play. Like if we can get more like plays like that, and people playing the passing lanes, then we may be all right.
Deflected away. 3-on-2. Looney to Thompson to Curry to Wiggins. Here they go. Right up and in. And the jump here. LeBron plucks it. Goes back inside. There's AD. That's a nice combination. Davis off balance and staggers to the side. And Wiggins galloping and feeding. Curry 3.
And the streak continues.
And on the side, Wiggins setting the floor. Final 5 minutes of the third. 3, Curry. Oh! Hit that from Sausalito. LA has missed 15 of their last 17 shots. Poole. Wiseman.
They're on TV.
Difference of 3 seconds, game clock and shot clock. Third quarter, LeBron dancing on Wiseman with a triple. LeBron James with 24. Poole.
I never got how that shit works. His little like you don't know he about to shoot. I don't know. Like I just know that he's gonna shoot every time he does it. He just. It's very like, I don't know, it's predictable to know what he's gonna do, but then they just never step up. I don't know. I don't know, like show me a clip or something of like him not shooting the ball when he does that. I've always seen him shoot it. Like, because I'd be watching the Lakers games. Every time he's done that as a Laker that I've seen, he shot the ball. So I don't know.
To Thompson, Trey, no. Reeves came over there to defend. Walker will race the other way. Finding James, cutting off the side. Beautiful break.
And look, Kareem has held his record. It will.
I think low key part of this quarter, like I didn't watch because I was like trying to edit my videos and shit, and like I was busy trying to go to work and all that, so I didn't get to watch this part, but it didn't matter. We got blown out, bro.
For 39 years. Think about that.
Like yeah, I watched till like about 10 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Pass from Draymond to Dante.
He's closing in on a double-double himself with his 13 points. That he's got the double-double. That was his 10th. And there is a 3
of the evening.
Yep, he's got 9. You're right, Rich.
Or none. He made 259 his first 2 years, and the answer by Thompson.
James will inbound. Double-double tonight with 28 and 14 rebounds. On 24 shots. Tough shot. Davis got it over Looney.
Another turnover.
Another turnover. 3-on-1, and here they go. Westbrook. Sledgehammer. Wow.
We need that.
Double-double for Westbrook. Double-double for James. And Wiggins puts up and nails a 3. Nice shot by Wiggins. Davis with 25 and 6 rebounds. Driving DiVincenzo, screen by Green for Curry. JaMychal Green set the block. There's none around the screen. Beverly in the corner. James, 3, book it. Woo! Wow, what a shot. 31 for LeBron. LeBron played 55 games last year, scored 30 and 30. Oh, did you see that move? Oh, so much fun.
No, replay that. No, replay that. That was nasty, bro. The footwork is crazy. I used to hate Curry too. But like you gotta respect it, bro. You gotta respect his game. Like he's too good.
31 for LeBron. LeBron played 55 games last year, scored 30 and 30. Oh, did you see that? Oh, so much fun. Looney to Curry. Curry the three. Beverly the foul. Hits the three. Send into the line. Golden State has made 5 of the last 6 threes. On this right there by Steph, the early release from Anthony Davis with the over-the-shoulder catch and the two-handed jam.
15 for 43 as Westbrook at the other end. 15 for 43, 35% shooting from 3.
Lakers' big 3. So take a look at Steph Curry with a terrific night of 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. That shot is good by Wiseman. And hoisted the banner, the Warriors are...
Yeah, man, like the first half, we could not get a shot to go in. Like second half, the Warriors already warmed up and like we were starting to warm up, so we had no chance. Once the second half hit, we would have had to get going like earlier in the game to match them and make it a bit closer or give ourselves a chance to win. But yeah, that wasn't gonna end well regardless. But yeah, bro, like I'm mad that we lost our first game of the year, but at least it wasn't to a bad team, you know. They were like the defending champs, so we managed to score 100 against them, so and they're a pretty good defensive team too, so I'll take that. But this this been MJ's world, and I was reacting to my team getting smacked by the Warriors and Curry dropping us off. Man. Peace.